Alright guys, we are back on City Skyline, and look at this view. How gorgeous is this? I love when I come on here. You'll notice that the high residential is still filling in, high density stuff. I really have not actually run any of this since I stopped last time, though I have made a lot of improvements. We'll look at that here in a second. But before we do that, I want to move this because I'd like to fully expand all of this. And so I really just want to kind of take care of everything right here. So if we come in here and move the farthest we can, which looks like right there. So the water flows towards where we're moving it, so as you can see with the arrows there. So all of this pollution that we currently have is just going to go with it, which is a-okay by me. And let's go ahead and connect the pipes. Beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and move one of these. It looks like it's about $500 for each thing we move. The reason I'm putting this over here is I don't want to have the wind pipes, or the wind turbines over here, because if you notice, they produce some noise pollution. In fact, quite a bit of noise pollution. So I want to get rid of as much of this as possible. In fact, let's go ahead and move this one. I'm going to move it right here. And that way we can get rid of all of this. Just kind of gets out of the way. We don't have to worry about it. So that being said, no, let's not do that. This does generate power, so do I want to get rid of it? It does produce 2 megawatts of power. I'm going to connect. I guess I'll leave it. I don't want to be too impulsive with all this stuff. Let's just do that. I'm trying to get rid of as much as possible. I do have to connect that there. Let's go ahead and move this. Let's move these first. I played around with this off camera, so I know exactly where I want to put these. That there, the reason I do that is because I'm really not going to fill in much of this with actual commercial residential type things here. Eventually when I expand over here, I'll definitely do all this, but not right now. Move this. Beautiful. Maybe we'll go ahead and do 2 power plants, because I'm feeling eventually we might need to do like a water treatment plant over here. So we'll definitely have the power if need be. I'm going to leave the other power over here because I eventually want to also do some agriculture today. That being said, there's no reason to have these. So go remove all that. Have not connected the water over here. Let's see. Might as well expand this. Oops. Put this there. Just going to connect these. The reason I like to do this and connect these is it's just less failure points. So if for some reason I accidentally blow up all of this, everything else is still connected. So it's kind of just a makeshift little thing for myself. Alright, and I'm not worried about money right now because we got a ton of it. I don't want to just go blowing all of it, but I think that's good. I think that's a start. How do you guys do water? Do you do it a little differently? Now I will say our power, since we took away some windmill turbines here on the ground, and we'll eventually take away all of those, that can generate up to 8. We got these little puppies that can generate up to 20. And I'm purposely trying to remove it off the beach. Let's go ahead and just build a little bit closer to the middle. Awesome sauce. Beautiful. So now we have extra power there. Burned through a little bit of our cash, but it's the whole point, right? Water, we probably could go ahead now and add one more for each. So I'll just connect everything. Beautiful. Okay, so everything's connected. We now have a little bit more water. We're good on landfill. We're good on power and healthcare. Fire and safety looks pretty good. Could do a little more work there, but that's all right. Got our fire and safety looks great. In fact, our detainees are down a little bit. It was much more in the red. Our education still needs a lot, but that's because people are moving in. And our transportation looks really good. In fact, the metro is almost 1,000 people. 1,000 people. Holy smokes. In fact, it makes me want to look at our budget. We have taxes, but we also have for the train and the metro. We're currently putting in $2,500 a year, or a week, I guess this is. And it makes me want to increase it a little bit. So I'll wait. You can actually do day and night. That's really cool. I'm going to leave it for now, though. So let's take a look over here. This is the second suburb. I tried to do a U and then build over here, but if I were to like really make it picture perfect here, it would start here and end on the other side of the highway. So it just would not work. So I figure let's just do two different shapes completely. I had to unfortunately work with this, so I had to kind of maximize what I could. So it's just a little off everywhere. I'm okay with that. I have these little waves over here, which I think I had done. Oh no, I did a couple of practice ones over here before. Did some waves. I really like this. But that being said, if you live over here, you'll probably never interact with people over here. Some more waves I practiced with. And then this one still connects all the way through. This one still connects all the way through. So a lot of kind of variety. I just noticed these are all different streets, and I don't like that. These were supposed to just be plain boring streets. Fix this real quick. The reason I want it this way is just because I'm going to probably end up coming back here and custom designing some of this stuff. So the inside is those avenues. This main one that goes around the rim is 2 lane each way. So yeah, we got a lot of good work out of that. I'm going to go hit go. I'm expecting the residential to rise, the commercial, and the office. So we'll take care of that here in just a minute. I told you guys last time I wanted to eventually do some agriculture. So we got natural resources. This is what I was looking for last time. We do have fertile land up here. We do have oil right here. Got some minerals right here if we wanted to do that. We don't own, where does it end? Right here. So we do own all of that if we want to do the minerals, but look at that. And we actually own all of it. It's right there. The only downside is it's pollution, so we do have to watch that. The forestry, obviously where there's a lot of green forest is good forestry. So it makes me think, could I do the mineral stuff? Could I do some agricultural stuff? This looks like the perfect agricultural, so maybe I'll wait on some farmland and just do some ore for right now. So we've got this over here. And I've never done this. In fact, we're coming up on a point in the game where I've never hit. Let me look at the achievement real quick. We've got it, not that one, the achievements. The Grand City is, I've never gone beyond the Grand City. So we'll see how this goes. We are reaching unexplored territory. You'll notice this is already starting to move because they were right there. So this pollution is slowly going away. Good. I like it. All right. So I'm gonna actually, while this is running down here, I'm going to be removing residential because I want to put more residential up here. And I'm going to put commerce in its place. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it. So we have here. I almost want to just go straight off. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Don't do that. That's silly. Shoot. I want to go straight off here. Not going to have bicycles, not going to necessarily worry about grass. So let's just do this. If this is all ores here, looks like it kind of goes straight and then it's almost like it goes like this. And there is a railway here, so we might utilize some of that. But let's go ahead and leave it at that. We got commerce. Actually, let's do this. We got two zones to do because I didn't do the last suburb area. So we got this one, which will be commercial stuff. And then we got this over here. Make sure we get both sides of the road. And it bumps up into that other one, but that's okay. Beautiful. We'll make some policy changes here in a little while, not today. We'll take care of that in a little bit. So we got some ore, and I've actually not done a lot of stuff with the mining, as like I said. So let's look at this. Got the city planning. Nothing seems to affect the industrial stuff, except that you want to make stuff look good. We want to do the industrial zoning. So let's go ahead and hit pause. I believe, trying to think back to how to change this. I might have to make a hard cut because I don't remember how to change this. Oh, no. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. Alright, I found it. When you come here, you just do the industrial zoning, but when you come here, I actually did this part wrong. So you got your industrial specialized stuff back here. We got the oil, general industry. We want to do the ore. So all of this should be for ore, which that indicates for me it is. Okay. So that should be good. We do have forestry industry, which we can do to create some more woods. It is a renewable energy source. That's good, whereas this one is not. So that's something we definitely have to worry about. This one is renewable. This one's renewable. This one also is not. So when we get into the oil stuff, that'll affect it a little bit. So let's go ahead and increase the speed a little bit. We are going to have to eventually expand some of this out here. I do have police, so we have a police station there, and we're going to put one in here whenever the demand gets high enough and we have enough stuff out there. But I figure we can put in a little podunk thing like that. Oh, they don't have water. Probably should supply that, huh? Probably would be nice of us. Let's go ahead and do this, and then this. Remember how I saved all of these out here, guys? Looks like it's gonna come in handy. So we'll stick that over there. Yeah, be sad about it. That's okay. At least you have electricity. So now we've got this. It's creating some workers. Now, I expected, when I did SimCity, I expected there to be like these huge elaborate designs. That is not how Cities Skylines works. In fact, you kind of just, what you see is what you get, which is a little bit sad. Like if we were to do farmland, I would love to see like the greens, the blue, or the greens, the reds, the orange, the yellows just kind of like plastered everywhere. And there's a lot of add-on stuff that you can do, which is really cool. But you don't get that in the default pack, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah. Alright, so we got that. Go ahead and connect this here. So we're going to just get some initial stuff going here. I figure we'll go ahead and expand it today. But not do like a ton of stuff for a little while. Let's go ahead and make it straight for now. How can you not have electricity right now? It just doesn't even make sense. You have electricity, stop whining. Oh, does it run out of... Still got 4 megawatts. What in the world? You should be just fine. What in the world? All these trees are dead. I've never seen that before. Huh. That's interesting. So is there not enough wind because it's out here? I don't know what's going on. Move one more of these out here just in case. Oh wow, look at that. The electricity, look how low it went. Oh guys, that's not a great thing. In fact, that's very, very bad. And I had just added a bunch too. We've got solar power now. Oh, we've got solar power now. It's not going to help us at nighttime. It cost $80,000 to create one of these. Oh my goodness. I love this idea of doing solar power. Where do we do it? Because we have to have a road out here for people to get to. Huh. The conundrum. Alright, so power looks like it's back up again. Everybody looks like they're having a good time now. I'm just going to put all those in there, but we're eventually going to have to put some curved roads in. So I'm just going to try to match the streets beside it, I guess. Yeah, that's not terrible. Again, we have this little like fragmented. I hate this, but such is life. So we'll get some more of that. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Tell me what you think. Do you have any specialties as far as trying to get the ore, the oil, the farm, and the forestry? I've seen people kind of have like a whole section of forest, a whole section of farm. What do you think about the design? I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie. SimCity is so much better with that piece of it. Just tell me what you think. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.